Hello, everybody. Hey, 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 what do you say today? Thursday, one day closer to Friday, or you could also say it's the fourth fucking Monday of the week. Either way, thank you all for being here tonight. I'm Max, bringing you the facts, the fact cast. If you guys haven't put that together, if you look at the Max Factor Max cast, you'll see that fact and cast are in capital letters. I'm going to add that to the logo and do a few things. We're going to get into the game right now. Before we do that, though, I want to give some shouts out to some other channels, some other creators out there, some folks that I work with, that I enjoy working with, that I truly believe have everyone's best interests at heart, have great channels, put out great content, are consistent and genuine people. Now let's start with the guys, the nerds, Angry Meat Productions, Dave Dickerson, Johnny Skelton. We have Chris. Oh, fuck, I forgot Chris's last name. Son of a. I feel so bad now. Swaba. Squaba. Scriba. Chris, I know your last name. I just don't remember it at the moment. Sun in the water. Also, Colin Skelton and myself. I'm the new guy, FNG. If you don't know what that stands for, it's a fucking new guy. So I'm glad to be part of the group. We're on Mondays, 8 o'clock, the Ocho. Okay. That's Central Time, unless I'm mistaken, and I could be completely wrong. And you can always double check to see whether I'm wrong or right by when I post shit. So you can just take a look and figure it out for yourself. It's not hard to do. And there's a link to that channel below, as well as Rob the Water God at Water God TV. Much love. We got D'Angelo and whatever the fuck I want. We got Raw Sports Radio, or as I like to call them right now, Angry Max for no good fucking reason radio. And I can't find out why because, Dave, the founder, creator, Super Dave, I'm talking shit about you. But, you, you, if you don't respond to a motherfucker, if you don't answer a phone call, if you don't reply to a text and you block a player off everything, there's not really a good, way to get in touch with you to figure out what the fucking problem here is, guys. I'm just saying, you know, before we get into any more basketball, I'm going to continue on my rant. And we also have Hickory, the drunk and underwhelming, which I was on last night, and I'll be uploading that episode. But you can always check out Hickory's channel. There's a link to it on my channel as well. I'm going to broadcast the game and talk and commentate, and we're going to do that for a while until I get bored or you decide to say fuck you, or somehow you face Institute decides, you know what, Max, we don't need you showing this shit, even though you subscribe to it all and pay for it. You should have every right to broadcast whoever, however, whenever the fuck you want. And I take full advantage of that as well. Finding that inner Harrison Butker, you know what I'm saying, channeling that shit. But that's what I do. I don't hold back. No reason to. And commercials, shit like that, I'm going to cut that out. We're not going to watch commercials because I'm not putting plugs in for anybody else. But all the fellas and all the places I just mentioned, nothing but love for you. Same with you, Super Dave. I got no beef with you, bro. I just want to talk. I just want to figure out what's going on. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. Yeah, no problem. We good. Hmm. Interesting story, though. Yesterday, before I went on, excuse me, the show, Hickory Show, which was a great show, by the way. It was myself, Hickory, and GW Foley. And if you haven't, check out GW Foley's. He's got a great channel. You want to find him, just search GW Foley, YouTube, and the search bar. You will find him. He's got some great content. I recommend you guys give him a look. Check it out. I think you'll like it a lot. It's right in line with the wacky, weird nonsense shit that I do here. Ooh, we're going back and forth like a teeter totter. And I got a new chair coming. I ordered one of those fancy chairs. So I'm excited about that as well. A lot of exciting things. But back to what I was saying. Yesterday, before I got on the show, I had a call from our Congress lady, Cherise Davids, on a conference call that somehow I'm involved in. Somehow, even though I'm not a registered anything and have no political affiliation in any way, shape, form, or fashion with any party, nor have I ever. I've only voted twice in my life. That was for Donald Trump, both times, soon to be a third. Now, got that out of the way. So I'm on this fucking conference call and I get in the queue first to ask questions. The guy's asking me, what do you want to ask her? I'm like, I want to ask her a lot of things. He's like what? Like, we can start about the farm bill. We can talk about that. We can talk about Ukraine. We can talk about the money laundering. We could talk about the backdoor deals. I mean, we could talk about a lot of different things. We could talk about the failure of the state of Kansas and everything that they've done wrong and continue to do wrong repeatedly, and, and the fact that none of the people that are currently holding any of these positions of power, in my opinion, are qualified to do their fucking job. Me, with no budget, sitting at home behind a fucking camera and a microphone, could put better content together than any of these fucks in Congress could ever hope to do in their lives. So, just saying, don't be fooled. Talking about, can I help you with Medicare? Talking about Medicaid. I never get in the queue. I stay the whole time. I ended up talking to one of her people in the office. They actually got back with me today because I wasn't one of the slow bus motherfuckers that got on and asked stupid ass questions like, what do we do about the farmer's market? The fuck do you mean, what do you do about the farmer's market? What kind of third world shit are we talking about here? I got one guy asking me about the farmer's market, not me, but asking about the farmer's market. I got another guy that's complaining about how his internet speed isn't fast enough. And, these are problems that aren't necessarily problems that affect society as a whole, but they're more or less the type of problem that is going to affect the small demographic that it pertains to. So the guy that's got slow internet, that's kind of like an issue that you need to fucking figure the fuck out. Maybe move out of the fucking sticks, get into some place a little more modern. I don't know. The farmer's market lady, I don't know. Fucking go to a grocery store. I don't know. You think the farmer's market's going to be a solution to save America? You're a bunch of fucking idiots. And, more or less, that's what I'm trying to get across here to individuals that don't seem to think that. But I digress for the moment, at least, before I get back on it. And I'm looking over here, making sure my genius dog isn't doing anything he's not supposed to be doing. And he's not. Motherfucker just looks guilty. You got to watch out for him like that. Yeah. Anyway, so besides this nonsensical conference call with the Congress lady, and they did get back to me, is I've got enough shit going on where I don't necessarily feel like fucking around and dealing with a bunch of bullshit. I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? It's unnecessary. It just isn't necessary at all. And the state of Kansas, like I said, from every aspect of failure they have done repeatedly, whether it's people going across state lines to purchase cannabis, which are still smoking here in Kansas. Don't think the motherfuckers aren't smoking weed in Kansas just because it's not legal. Don't be ignorant. Instead, they're going 10 minutes across the state line, going to Missouri, spending the money there, giving the money to that state, not spending it here. Why? Because we got a bunch of bitch ass pussies that don't know how to fucking do shit except make it worse. That's right. Politics, Democrats, Republicans, like the WWE. It really is. They act and they pretend like they don't like each other. They hate each other in public. But behind closed doors, in all reality and actuality, these motherfuckers are rubbing elbows. They're over here. They're best buddies. They don't hate each other. This is show. It's all show. It's all fucking show. Whether you want to call it theater, political theater, or just bullshit, it makes no difference. That's the honest to God truth about it. That's true. When are you going to get off the fucking sports talk? Fuck, you said Celtics Pacers game 2. You know what the fuck I said? It's also my show. So shut the fuck up. You don't like it? Bounce the fuck out. Oh, and while I'm at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and yeah. Get that notification bell. You don't want to miss out on me talking shit. Unless you're a little punk ass bitch. And you go fucking miss me with that shit. Little weak motherfucker. Take your ass over to some weak ass channel like Soft Sports Radio. It doesn't. Shit, I'm sorry. I had to throw that one in. Don't get mad at me, dog. Yeah, you can't call yourself for all sports and then be soft as hell. Down at your phones and shit, like a little bitch. That's not a shot at you. I'm just saying. That's just anybody. All right, we're gonna get into this game here in a minute. I'm gonna put it on, and you know, at this point, if they're gonna shut it down, they're gonna shut it down. But I'm not gonna know, and it really won't matter. But I'll be able to commentate. We're not gonna have volume because I got it muted. You'll be able to see the game. I've got my logo going on, plus with everything else, it should be copacetic, but we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes Facebook's funny, sometimes YouTube's funny. Instagram, I don't know what the fuck to say about it. You're there. Thanks for being here, motherfuckers. I don't do a whole lot, but I love you anyway. Carla, Anthony, anybody else out there, my home girls and homeboys. I say that because Obi Toppin's up at the line right now shooting free throws. I can only see that because I'm on the tiny little screen. It's all good though, baby. It's all good. Yeah, man. Connection is fairly good. Hold on, what's it say here? See, it popped up with something. And if you watched the show last night, the connection and the lag was awful. And right now, looking at it from the camera, there's definitely a lag that is considerably noticeable. But you know what? It's an issue that I can't control. I've got the best Wi-Fi, internet, fucking whatever you want to call it in the universe. All right, all my equipment's fucking solid. You know, this is Sony shit. I got good shit. I'm not worried about it. I'm not trying to brag or flex. I'm just telling you. I'm not dealing with no bullshit here. I got multiple fucking cameras I can turn on. I can do all kinds of shit. But I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying. And here this is again. Let me see what it says. Connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router or moving closer to it. No, motherfucker, my router's 5, 10, 15 feet away. No, that's not. You guys need to figure this shit out on your part. StreamYard. Just saying. Bullshit. Don't fuck around. Anyway, I'm going to put this up here in a minute. Last thing I want to say, as far as this conversation that I had with the Congress lady that I never got to, but they did reply to me. In theory, they're supposed to be helping me with this whole Social Security disability grievance on lawful termination from shitty Peterbilt. And then Dr. John C. something, who fucked up my knee, along with all the other doctors and people responsible for putting me in a position to where I'm now disabled. Appreciate that. Really do. Means a lot to me. Pound of flesh, motherfuckers. Remember that. Pound of flesh. Doesn't matter how long it takes. It'll happen. Or it'll be a couple million. Either way, I'm not going to get my knee, my mobility, or the pain to go away. I don't necessarily feel like having another procedure done and getting another implant in my spine and then having to replace a battery, which means another surgery every 7 years. This is what you fuckers have left me with, and I walk around with a fucking limp like a crippled fucking, you know what, I'm like Kaiser Cersei. That's what I walk like. I look like Kevin fucking Spacey and fucking Usual Suspects when I walk around. Swear to God, it's fucking sick. Makes me fucking angry. And I feel bad, not for myself, I don't care. I feel bad for my kids because I don't want them to have their friends be like, hey, what's wrong with your dad? Was he retarded? Like, no, I mean, it might be, but no, he get injured at work because they don't have proper equipment or any kind of safety procedure protocol, and nobody's ever called him on it except for my dad. And then he got bad medical help that he actually paid for, so it's not like, I can't, I paid for them to fuck up my leg. That's fucking unbelievable. And then Peterbilt, listen, Peterbilt, Kenworth, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. You're lucky more people haven't gotten injured, or I'm sure that they have. Matter of fact, I know that they have. There's been a couple of deaths since I've left within the last year. People have actually passed away. Yeah, I'm just saying. Not the place you think it is. They don't care about you. They don't care about your safety. I promise. They got a commercial on right now. Otherwise, see, StreamYard's fucking up again. We're gonna put the game on here. I'm gonna commentate a little bit, and we're gonna do this right about. Ready? Let's do it. Let's change it up. Here we go. Oh, commercial. Fuck you. Nope. No commercials. None. Yeah. Last night's show, Hickory, we went over some of these numbers between inflation, interest rates, and the soon to be collapse of the economic system as we know it, which is right around the corner. And if you don't believe me, just watch that show last night and see some of these numbers. Actual facts, not a bunch of bullshit. And then come back at me and let me know that something's not copacetic. And then I'll be the first one to tell you you're a fucking idiot. If you don't understand how the world works at this point, regardless of what your age, I'd say if you're above the age of 10 and you haven't figured out that shit, it doesn't go your way, things aren't fair, life isn't fair, things aren't equal, rainy days happen out of nowhere, man, listen, I am sorry that I had to be the fucking first one to break it to you. But here we go with the game, folks. Let's get it. Looks like we got an 80-93 score right now. Boston's got the lead over Indiana. Yeah. See that lag? But you can't do shit, can you? Nope. I got my logos. My shit. Can't say nothing. No audio. But we got Drew Holiday over here dribbling to his left. Passes the ball off to Tatum. Dribbles to his right. Halliburton's staying on him pretty good from what I can tell. Yep. Goes to his left. Comes back. Passes it down. Got the shot off. And no good. Looks like Boston with the rebound. Passes off. Who is that? I can't tell. Looks like Pritchard here. Pritchard looks like he's taking it in hard. Decides to pass it back off. Dumps it down. And it looks like another miss. Tatum with the rebound. Drives inside. Goes up. And it looks to me, from what I can tell, there was a foul involved. And now let's look at the replay to make sure. Tatum drives. All right. Yeah. McConnell got him. I saw that. Then he got hit again. It's all good. It happens. It's going to happen. So, and the basket did go in. So that's an and one play. Tatum at the line gets to go in. 10:49 left in the fourth quarter. 96-82. Boston with the lead. McConnell with the ball. Dribbles. Tries to go inside. Takes the mid. Jumper doesn't get it. Holiday with the rebound. Takes it back up. Waits. Tatum takes a shot for three. Does not go. Does not go. Pacers with the board. Siakam taking it up court. Siakam looking for somebody. Decides to find McConnell, who drives it inside and loses it. Holiday back with the ball, going the other way now. Waits. Finds the open man. Waits. Gets it back. Takes a shot. Drains it. 99-82 Boston with the three from Holiday. What a game. A lot different from the matchup we saw the other night, to where, but it would be more like Indy lost the game. And I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but I'm going to tell you again. Indy, when they're hot, they're hot. You cannot stop these guys. They are on fire. But when they get cold, they get, like, I'm talking hypothermic cold. You know what I'm saying? Hypothermia. It's awful, bro. What is this? Oh, looks like we got what? Who got it? Let's see what the foul was here. That looked to me like it was ball, but maybe there's something I didn't see. Look at the beautiful 3 by Holiday. Boom. Just nothing but net. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Good job, Drew. Good job. 99-82 is the score. 9:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Pascal Siakam, 28 points, 13-17, and 5 boards. Pacers back with the ball. Got Nembhard with the driving inside, going back around, still going outside. Now we got McConnell going back in, and he gets the layup off the glass. Nice. 84-99, Indiana. Yeah, here we go. Boston got the ball. Pritchard dribbling in the perimeter, looking for somebody. Gets it over to Holiday. Holiday gets it over to Tatum. Tatum being guarded by, is that Nembhard? And it looks like he had a piece of that. Then he gets it back, takes the shot, and what happened there? That was Shepard. I'm sorry, that was Shepard. Shepard got a piece of it as he was shooting. Tatum gets it back, shoots it again, and it doesn't go in. Indiana ball, 84-99, fourth quarter, 8:40 left to play. And what do we got now? We got Tatum on the ground, getting some help up. Are we calling another foul here? What are we doing? Let's see. Okay. See. He's doing his LeBron impression. Come on, y'all. Look at that. That's LeBron James. That's not Jason Tatum. What are you doing in Boston? Ain't nobody like you in Boston, bro. No commercial. Fuck off. Yeah, we don't do commercials. They don't do that shit. Like I said, these guys, they got to be able to stay consistent. They don't have to be that fucking house on fire all game long, but they've got to be able to be consistent enough to where they're not in a position of having to come back repeatedly. Game 1, they didn't score for nearly the first 4 minutes of that game. That didn't help. Going down 12 to start things out is not necessarily a good thing. I'm just saying, not the way you want to start things out. Not good. And the way that game ended, here's the thing. The way that game ended, and this is why I say Indiana lost versus Boston won, is because the Pacers had that game. That game was theirs. And for whatever reason, however it happened, they absolutely, positively just ate shit, fell apart. Call it bad coaching, call it poor decision making. Whatever it was did not amount to a W. Otherwise, this game right now would be completely different. It would also be completely different with, of course, your bigs in there. Right now, Boston does not have Porzingis in. So, also something to keep in mind. As well, I'm doing some pre-recorded stuff here over the weekend as everybody's going to be out of town. I'll be here with the dog. Oh, excuse me, everybody. So I'll be doing some videos, pre-recorded stuff, and then some AI stuff that's pretty neat. I think you guys will enjoy it. And once again, if you haven't figured it out by now, going to talk about more than just sports. All right. I'll talk about anything I want to talk about when I want to talk about it, and it doesn't matter because it's my show on my channel, on my platform. Maybe not my platform like that, but still, whatever little platform I have, I'm taking advantage of it. That's what I mean to say. The voice of one man can do great things if people listen. I'm not saying that I'm a great man, and by listening to me, anything is going to change. But, you know, I'm just saying, real change starts at the bottom and at the top at the same time, and they meet in the middle. Yeah, that's right. Last night's game, great game. I was a little surprised of the outcome. I was not expecting Dallas to come out with a W, but they did. They did. Played a good game. Very, very, very good game. I expect tomorrow night's game, game 2 between the Mavericks and the Timberwolves, to also be an exciting matchup, which, you know, I think that at this point, they should be able to make the adjustments needed and necessary and truly utilize those big men that they have for the Timberwolves in order to get that win that they missed out on yesterday. But I digress, and we're back here live watching the game, and we just had a score. Was that Nemhard? Nemhard got us a 699. Boston with the lead, 8:18 back, or 8:15 left to play, and that was Nemhard, 14 points for him. Jaylen Brown with the ball, passes it off to Pritchard, passes it off to Derek White, takes the 3, drains it. 102-86, Boston, 8 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Derek White drains a 3. TJ McConnell taking it up court all the way into the post, looking for some help, finds his man. He's got a little bit of help, and now it looks like he's passed it back down, lost it again. Derek White ends up with the ball. Looks like we got a foul called. Is that Shepard again? Shepard with the foul. Rick Carlisle does not look like the happiest coach right now. I'm just saying. Not like he generally looks like a heady coach, but Boston ball. Drew Holiday passes it down to Jaylen Brown, takes it strong inside off the glass. Layup is good. Indy back with the ball, taking it up the court. And we got a slam jam. Thank you, ma'am. And one by Indy. That was a beautiful long distance pass play. Indy came back hard after that Jaylen Brown layup, though you could clearly see where he was touched and fouled. Wasn't called. He didn't complain about it. So good for you. Thanks for not being a pussy. And he missed that one. And apparently it was not continuation on Indiana's part. So he is back at the line, shooting the second one, missed the first one. Take that extra dribble just to be sure. Second one gets in for him. 87-104, 7:26 left to play in the fourth. Boston with the lead, taking it back down. Derek White with the ball, passes it off to Jaylen Brown, who is on Nemhard. Nemhard driving in the post, takes it in mid-range, misses the shot. Indy with the rebound. Nemhard with the ball. Nemhard passes it off. Looks like McConnell takes the shot, misses. McConnell. Yes, that was McConnell with the miss and rebound. Naismith. No, that's Nemhard. Sorry. I apologize. A little bit of a lag. Nemhard hits the 2. 16 points for Nemhard. 89-104. Boston lead. 6:45 left to play in the fourth. And what do we got now? Another foul? Good God. Little floater, look at that. Little kiss. Little one. Little peck on the old cheek there. Yeah. What are we doing? We squaring off like fucking West Side Story here? What the fuck's happening here? We got an argument? Finish the fucking game, then you guys go fight afterwards. I'm not sure what's going on. I can't read lips, but it looks like he said fuck you 15 times. Could be wrong. Yeah. Get that shit out of there. You got my 15 points. You got 6:45 left to play. Get your fucking head in the game. Get this game won. Come on. Let's go. Hauser and McDermott. Oh, shit. We got some subs coming in now. Oh. Like, literally, everybody's being subbed out. If that's what that's ridiculous. Boston with the ball. Holiday dribbles, passes it off to Tatum. Tatum takes it inside hard and misses. Or no, Tatum gets fouled. What's this? Big surprise. Looks like Smith got the foul on Tatum, huh? All right. There he gets whacked. There, he's just basically all over him. Fucking the whole play was a giant foul. Tatum at the line, hit the first one, 105-89. Boston, 6:31 left to play in the fourth Eastern Conference Finals. Boston leads 1-0. Tatum, second free throw, sinks it. Good. Indiana ball, passes it up court, got it off to that. Oh, Indiana. It's a three. 92-106. 14-point game. 6:18 left to play. Boston dribbling the ball. Tatum with the ball right now. Taking some time off that clock. Dribbling around a little bit. Playing with Obi Toppin. Passes it down to Derek White. Derek White moves around. Takes it inside. Lays it in. Gets a sweet little kiss. And now we got Indiana again with the ball. And a pass inside, and he loses the ball. Hauser now with the ball for Boston. Dribbles around, waits for some help. Passes it back off to Derek White. White stands around, takes some time off the clock, looks like, and we have a foul, a timeout, fucking snack break. What are we doing over here? Halliburton, game one, 25 points tonight, only 10, 8 for 18 in the first game, 4 for 8 tonight, 14 game one, 2 of 6 tonight. Obviously, this man has not had as good a night as he did in game one. He hasn't had the volume of shots, and he hasn't been efficient. That makes a difference. Miles Turner, I have yet to see Miles Turner. He's got that look in his eye, but not tonight, huh? Doesn't look like it. 110-92, Boston lead, 5:34 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown, 37 points, 13-24 from the field, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, and I didn't catch how many rebounds he had total. I apologize. 94-110, Boston with the ball. Jaylen Brown dribbles. Obi Toppin made that last one with 11.3 rebounds, 4 or 6 from the field tonight. And Hauser passes the ball back to Brown. Brown takes the 3-point shot. Does not go in. Rebound, Holiday passes it back to Tatum and drains another 3-pointer. 113-94, Boston. Indiana with the ball. McConnell driving and no, I'm sorry, that was not McConnell. That was Shepard yet again. And it looks like we've got a foul on Derek White this time. So we shall see the replay. Oh, no, that's the other replay here where Tatum just drained this fucking 3. And yeah, there we go. We are correct. Shepard is at the line. I believe the foul was on Derek White. Shooting 2, 4:51 left to go, fourth quarter. Boston in the lead, 113-97. And that was a 3-point play. I digress. 97-113. Down by 16 with 4:45 left to play. Let's see what we can do. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Goes to his left, out on the perimeter. Looks like he's trying to take his man inside, and he does. But looks like there was a block? Is that what we got going on? What happened? Was it a block? Jaylen Brown. Great game. Great game. Not as many rebounds or assists, but certainly 11 extra points. And we still got time to play. So, looks like they're going to a commercial. You know what that means. We're back. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not seeing this comeback. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't mean to be negative. I'm just being honest. But I've seen crazier shit happen before. Tomorrow night's game, Friday night, Mavericks back in Minnesota against the Timberwolves. Hopefully, the Timberwolves are going to have a better game than they did the other day and be able to come out with a win. It was a close game, but they've got to be able to make that adjustment, use those bigs to the fullest. Otherwise, it's not worth it. The bigs got to be there. They have to contribute. They got to be a part of it. Otherwise, you're not going to make it past this round. You're not going to be at the finals. And it's going to be Dallas against somebody. Either the Celtics, very high probability the way things are looking now, or you never know. Like I said, Indy can do it. Don't sleep on Indy. This might not be their best game, but I promise you this. Wise, they are extremely talented, and that's not to say Boston isn't. And what they're able to do right now without Porzingis being in there, it's pretty impressive. So, hats off to those guys. That's pretty amazing. Still commercial, guys. Otherwise, we'll be back on the game watching right now. And I thank anybody and everybody who is a subscriber, who does tune in, who watches. It means a lot to me. And even if you don't worry. I'm not worried, because you know why? This gives me something to do, and I enjoy it. Like I said before, it's therapy. Instead, but not really. I'm talking to somebody at some point in time. This will be seen, and that's okay. Could be today, could be tomorrow. Don't know. Doesn't really matter. I don't do it because I need to. I do it because I want to, and I enjoy it. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it. So that's just the facts. Still commercial, so we're not missing much. And then one thing I'm going to do after we get done with tonight's episode is I'll use few AI features and see what happens, and see what it can come up with and create. And then, depending on how long that takes, I may or may not get that posted tonight, but we shall see. We shall see indeed. Still a commercial, guys. Yeah, fucking commercials. Non-stop. All right, here we go. Back to the game. Yeah, look at that. Boston at night. Here we go. Here's the game. Got 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Boston with the ball and the lead, 113-97. Tatum with the ball. Looks from 3, takes the shot, does not get it to connect. And Hauser came out, and Hauser almost had the steal. Indiana came up with it, though. Indiana driving. Looks like McConnell with the ball. Passing it off. Nope, that was Shepard. I'm sorry. The screen is much smaller than the television. So it's difficult at times for me to determine exactly who has it. That Shepard driving with the 2. Good job. 99-113, 14-point game. 3:43 left to play, fourth quarter. Boston with the ball. Derek White taking some time off that clock. Passes it off to Hauser. Passes it off to White, who takes it inside. Little mid-range from the top of the key. And it's good. 115-99. Indy back with the ball. Got Shepard dribbling around. Passes it over to Naismith. Naismith takes the shot. Little one-hander. And the foul. And one. Nice. You never know. It could always, yeah. Stranger things have happened. Just like this miracle in game 1 by Jaylen Brown. Unbelievable. So, we're going to wait till the very end, guys. 3 minutes, 15 seconds, 14-point game, 101-115. And I believe we have Aaron Naismith at the line for a free throw. If I'm not mistaken, excuse me. And I am mistaken because Aaron Naismith's sitting right there. So clearly, whoever's shooting a free throw is not going to be Aaron Naismith. But all these subs, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, I can't see who that is, but will not return. Halliburton done for the night. 102-115 Boston, fourth quarter, 3:02 left to play. Boston with the ball. Tatum dribbles. Top of the perimeter, very top, dribbling inside, working his way in from the left. Shot off the glass, goes in, and one. 117-102. Wow. 2:55 left to play, fourth quarter. Boston. Yeah. It's tough when you don't have everybody you need in there. And, Boston doesn't have their big guy in, but not having Halliburton in there, big difference now. Big difference. Indy's got the ball. Tatum made good on the free throws. 118-102. 16-point game. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left to play. Shot goes up and in from Indy. 104-118. Back to a 14-point game. Derek White with the ball. Gets over the half-court mark. And he's dribbling. Passes it down to Tatum. Thinks about it. Looks around. Still got the ball. Loses the handle. Indy with the fast break, and it looks like they lost the ball. Derek White with the dribble back up court for the Celtics. 2:06 left to play. 104-118. Boston with the lead. Turnovers, 16 for the Pacers, 11 for the Celtics. Yeah, you want to hold on to the ball. It's important. And Jaylen Brown just drained another three-pointer. That's over, that puts him at least 40 points. Yep, 40 points. So 121-104, Boston with the lead. Minute 40 left to play in the shit show. Indy still keeps playing. You gotta respect the fight. 106-121 layup by Indy. Boston looks like we got timeout called, which means there's gonna be another fucking commercial. Which means you get to see my beautiful face again, people. I know. Only an hour. It's only gonna be an hour, maybe even less. It's crazy. Anything else new? No, not really. Harrison Butker, nothing there. Still got my support and the support of many other people. I believe that Eddie Vedder, I said it on Facebook, Eddie Vedder was talking shit about him. Yeah, because he's so masculine, Eddie Vedder. Yeah. They decided to cancel that motherfucker's concerts at Arrowhead Stadium, from my understanding. So whether or not that's true, don't know. But yeah, commencement speeches. Dangerous time. You don't want to give a commencement speech and say the wrong shit. Just saying. Watch out for that. Especially at a private Catholic university. Whoa. Big no-no. Don't speak your mind. Don't exercise your right of free speech. And people want to compare him to Kaepernick and LeBron. Well, you know what? There is no comparison. Two stupid sons of bitches did. During actual games, during people's time to be entertained, Harrison Butker was invited to give a commencement speech at a private Catholic university. Big fucking difference. You guys don't know that by now? Got a lot to go. Long way to go, a lot to learn. Game's back on. Let's get it going. Let's see what happens. 1:15 left to play. Boston 121-106. Got the lead still. 15 points. Rick Carlisle? I don't know what the fuck you're going to do. Who's out for the rest of game 2 versus the Celtics? Departed with a hamstring soreness. Sources tell ESPN Halliburton missed 10 games with a left hamstring. Maybe he will not miss any more games. Maybe he'll have a recovery. Or maybe he won't, and somebody else is going to have to step up. Either way, he's not available. Peyton Pritchard at the line right now for Boston. Drain this first out of 2. Second free throw coming up. Takes the shot, and he drains it. 123-106. Boston with the lead. Minute series. A long 3 missed by the Pacers. There's rebounded by the Celtics. Pritchard taking his time, dribbling it up court. Yeah, I would take my time too. Got 54 seconds left to play. Pritchard passes it off. The shot by Hauser goes in from 3. 126-106. Now a 20-point lead. Indy back with the ball. Passes it off to Nembhard. Nembhard dribbles, looks, thinks, contemplates, writes a book. Dribbles the ball around, takes a mid-court shot, misses. Rebound, Pacers, and then a foul. Foul on Boston against Indiana. Was that on? That might have been on Derek White against Shepard. Going to the line for 2. And makes the first of 2. Congratulations. Sam Jones, Rajon Rondo, Jaylen Brown. He missed the second one, but lucky bounce gets back to Indy. They get the ball, take it out from the perimeter, take a 3-pointer and make it. 110-126, 23 seconds left to play. Pritchard with the ball. And it looks to me like they're just going to take it down with nearly no time left. Got 4 seconds left on the game play clock, 5 seconds left on the game clock. And now a total of 4.2 seconds left in the game. Pacers ball. This is all but over, everybody. And the Pacers fall to the Celtics in Boston. Game 2. Now down 2-0 in the series. Next game going to be on Saturday. We'll see everybody on Saturday. And I am going to put out some more stuff in the meantime. Pre-recorded, etc., etc. I thank everybody for tuning in as always. All those faithful Max Factor individuals out there, please like, share, subscribe, notification bell. This is your boy Max. I've got the facts. We out. Let's get this intro going.
I got broads in Atlanta, just took the lean in the family, credit cards in the scammers, getting no licks in the band, legacies.